There are not many guarantees in life, but in recent times, we can always count on the Boston Celtics making an appearance in the Eastern Conference Finals. Since 2017, which was Jaylen Brown's rookie season, the Celtics have now made the conference finals 6 times, and yet there is no ring to show for it. The pressure is heavy on Boston to not only win this series, but win it convincingly. However, the Celtics have not made it easy on themselves. It might seem crazy to believe that Indiana could compete with a team like Boston, but the regular season does give us some insight. The Celtics were 3-2 against the Pacers this regular season, and in those 5 games, Boston had a plus 11.7 net rating. However, that net rating is heavily skewed due to an 155-104 blowout win back in November. If you remove that game from the equation, the Celtics are 2-2 against the Pacers with a plus 2.5 net rating. That is a much closer regular season series, and to make matters even more interesting, Pascal Siakam played in just one of those games. It was a 129-124 win for Boston at home, but it was also the first game back from injury for Tyrese Haliburton. In the other 4 games against the Celtics, the Pacers' offense was very good. They averaged 119.7 points per 100 possessions. The biggest key to success for the Pacers was their ability to take care of the ball. They only turned it over on 9.1% of their offensive possessions this season. The Celtics are not great at forcing turnovers anyways, only ranking 27th in defensive turnovers in the regular season, so I don't see Indiana losing any game strictly due to turnovers. However, Boston is elite in transition points off turnovers, so the Pacers need to make sure to not give them the opportunity if they want a chance in this series. Indiana is good enough from beyond the arc to hang with Boston, especially coming off of their all-time shooting performance against the Knicks the other night. They ranked 10th in three-point percentage in the regular season at 38%. The volume they shot was not as high as the Celtics, but in the postseason the Pacers' frequency is up and they are leading the playoffs in efficiency at 38.5%. It is not out of the realm of possibility that Indiana comes into this series and pushes a Boston defense which has looked sloppy at times this postseason, especially without Porzingis in the paint. Regardless, the Pacers will need to defend well if they want any chance at competing in the series. There was a lot of trash talk and calling out after Indiana's win over New York on Sunday, but out of all the playoff teams, the Pacers are 13th in defensive efficiency. And that is after playing the Bucks, who are missing their 2 best offensive players, as well as this crippled Knicks team. Chances are, Boston will abuse this weak Pacers defense. I am guilty of believing that Boston would have had at least one sweep by now, and many are saying the Celtics will sweep this round, but I don't believe that'll happen with the Pacers. This series is similar to the Celtics-Hawks series last season. The Hawks pushed the Celtics further than most predicted and used great off-ball and shooting to extend the series to 6 games. The Pacers are certainly capable of doing that with this roster, especially if Tyrese Haliburton plays like he did last series. So, what is my final prediction? I got the Celtics in 7. There isn't too much to say here. I think everybody knows how lethal this Celtics roster is. They have 2 All-NBA caliber players, the best defensive point guard in the NBA, one of the best role players in the NBA, and the most underrated big man in the NBA all on one team. The probability of Indiana winning the series is low, but I do think it's higher than most people believe. Nobody really gives this team credit for their high-powered offense, and after the incredible Game 7 they just had, they got momentum going into this series to continue shooting like that. You might think I'm crazy for having this one going 7 games, but I have a vision. Come back to this next week and you'll see. But what do you think? Am I right? Let me know in the comments below, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next prediction.